Published, 12:40 Eastern Standard Time, the 24th of January 2018. Updated, 12:40 Eastern Standard Time, the 24th of January 2018. England boss Eddie Jones has branded Ireland favourites for the Six Nations and believes the apparent doom and gloom surrounding his side makes them underdogs to claim a record-breaking third successive crown. A common theme of this England side under the Australian stewardship has been that Jones often plays his cards extremely close to his chest and takes each opportunity to take the pressure off his squad. The Red Rose coach suggested his side, who are the number 2 ranked team in World Rugby, are not favourites for the tournament, and believes Joe Schmidt's Ireland have a task on their hands if they are to cope with the lofty expectations. Eddie Jones has branded Ireland favourites for the Six Nations and England as underdogs. Joe Schmidt's left Ireland have task on their hands to cope with expectations. Jones believes he think the expectation on Ireland is high. I'm sure their fans think that. I'm sure the sponsors think that. The expectation on Ireland is high and it's how they handle it now. It's different going into the tournament as favourites rather than being the underdogs. It's a different position to be in, but they've got a very good coach, they've got a very good team, and I'm sure they'll cope well with it. We don't choose to be underdogs. We just front up to the tournament and do our best. You guys decide who the favourite and the underdog is. Jones recently gave his side no hope of winning the tournament. He believes injuries, compounded by rival nations club and regional form, have played a big part in dragging the current Six Nations title holders back into the pack. Ireland, their provincial side, are doing well, he added. Scotland had a great autumn series. We had a muddling autumn series. A list of injuries as long as my arm. We've got one team who sneaked through to the quarter-finals of the Champions Cup. It's all doom and gloom. That's what I'm reading. Jones recently gave his side no hope of winning the tournament starting on February 3rd for all the success and positivity surrounding this stunningly exciting England side, who have won 22 of the last 23 tests. The dark cloud of player welfare remains a constant gripe of Jones. He has 15 players potentially unfit for the opening match against Italy on February 4th, with the Australian revealing Chris Robshaw and Mike Brown are now borderline for the first test. Jones said back rower Robshaw has taken part in water aerobics in Portugal in a bid to recover from shoulder surgery and prepare himself for the tournament opener. Robshaw is going to win any sort of water Olympics at the moment, Jones said. He's unbelievable in the pool. He did a water aerobics class with a bunch of Portuguese women yesterday, and apparently he was the best in the class. If we play Italy in the pool, we'll be alright. If we play Italy in rugby, maybe he's going to be borderline to get there. Jones revealed Chris Robshaw, pictured, and Mike Brown are now borderline for the first test. Mike Brown is doing lighter work, but Jones is hopeful he could also be in contention for selection by the middle of next week. Despite England's injury woes and volume of internationally inexperienced players, Ireland boss Schmidt believes his England counterpart is covertly excited about his players but is reluctant to express that. The Red Rose coach has named 8 uncapped players, all of whom have joined up with the squad in their training camp in Portugal. Captain Dylan Hartley insisted the rookies who have been training with the squad at their Portugal training camp are not just there for the ride, they are there to compete with the big boys for a starting berth. There's an expectation to challenge for spots in the squad when you turn up, he said. You've got to compete, you can't just sit and watch, and, so far, people are ripping in, which is very good.